Hey guys, so I guess this is my first video where I'm buzzing over the video, and I just want to go over how I made this volumetric cloud using Blender. Well, as you can see right now, I'm just going to go over through how it looks generally, and basically I just built it based on a mesh that was converted to a volumetric object using the mesh to volumetric node in the geometry nodes tab. For the mesh, I decided to just use the torus. I was using the cube and sphere earlier, but I just decided to go with the torus just because it had a more distinct shape. That wasn't too complex for my MacBook Air. Since it doesn't have a fan, I hope it just doesn't overheat. I was trying to run a render on this earlier using Cycles, but for some reason, I just couldn't get it to just smooth out properly. I still need to do a little bit more testing, maybe something with the rendering settings. But as you can see, I'm switching between EEVEE and Cycles on basically just a viewer without rendering it, and it looks fine here. It's just when I decided to render it, it just was not working well. Anyways, here's what the geometry nodes layout looks like. So I just added a torus, and then inside the torus I just went ahead and added a mesh to volume, from which I had a value that was set to the voxel size. From there it's distributed. I connected to the distribute points and volume. From there, set position, points to volume, set material. For the material, I just created a new material called clouds, and I changed the what's it called? There was one thing, if I remember. I'll get to that later. I also added a noise texture, subtracted it by 50%, multiplied it by different values. If you change the values for X, Y, and Z on the multiply, it changes the overall shape of how the cloud formats itself. And then I mapped the range just to give it a clamp. And yeah, it was the principled volume that I changed the material object in, the attribute in, instead of the principled, what was it called? I think material, it's now principled volume. From here I can change the color of the cloud and a few other properties as well. And then yeah, this is just a basic cloud. I think in a future video I'm going to go over more aspects I can change about this just to make it look better, as well as fix the rendering issue I was running into. It's just it was running for a really long time on my MacBook Air, which is why this video is a bit late. But yeah, I'll see if I can get that problem sorted, and that will just have to be for the next one.